Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, baby. I know I'm kind of late talking about this. This is just a short video where I want to discuss Kayla Nicole. I know a lot of you are familiar with her and her very famous breakup relationship with Travis Kelce. Okay, and this video is about, well, he's engaged to Taylor Swift, and there has been a lot of reactions from this. And I have to say that I'm absolutely disgusted at what I'm seeing happen to Kayla Nicole from society. Not everyone, but enough where she has come out with statements to speak to Black women, to, not care about racism that people have because they're upset that she was with Travis Kelce. And some people don't even want her talking about her relationship, the breakup and everything like that. And it's disgusting what's happening to her. Now, there are other Black women who are in interracial marriages, and there are people who talk. But the amount of vitriol that I have seen, like a pack of wolves in heat towards this woman, okay, from racist white women and racist white men and racist Black men. The key word is racist. I'm not saying they're all like that. I'm talking about the ones who are upset because Kayla is attractive and they want to make an example out of her and send a message to Black women what they're doing towards Kayla. Absolutely. I see right through it why they're going so hard against this woman. Okay. And it's rooted in jealousy. It's rooted in jealousy. So look, we're going to get into it. So again, Kayla was dating. Hold on, let me get the picture. She was dating Travis Kelce. He's a popular football player. And, he's not bad looking. He's okay. He's not bad looking. Most men in sports do well financially. And he has a history of dating Black women or half Black women. He likes some flavor. Okay. And I don't follow this man like that, but he kind of has the urban look and everything. And that's the type of women that he's known to date. So they didn't work out. They didn't work out. Now, look, let me say something. There is no rule with dating. When you interracially date, I am sick of people thinking that if I date a white man, you assume I only date white men. No, I date who I want to date and who I'm attracted to. And just because a white man dates a Black woman or more than one Black woman doesn't mean he only likes Black women. It doesn't. You can date multiple races and your own race. Date whoever you want to date and who you are attracted to. Now, there are people who are saying that Travis is not really he's not who he wants to be with because people feel like his whole style switched up. He's into Black women, women mixed with Black culture, and that this is not who this man really is. They're saying he's faking this. Look, I don't know. Okay, all I know is that they broke up, and now he's engaged to Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is the most popular, famous musician in the world. Okay, I like Taylor Swift's music. I never understood why there seems to be a lot of vitriol towards Taylor Swift before he even got engaged to her. It's just weird to me. I mean, she was singing as a teenager, writing her own music. She earned her way to the top, in my opinion, with her songwriting and her creativity. And she made music that everybody liked. And all of a sudden, I've noticed an uptick of vitriol towards her, especially from Black women. I don't know where it came from before she even got with Travis, but she's with him. Okay. And he proposed marriage. So there were people having a field day with this. Now, one thing you have to remember is that Travis is the famous one, not Kayla. He's the famous one. Famous people will get with other famous people. Okay, we know the whole thing with musicians dating sportsmen type of thing. So there was a lot of different opinions about it. You had racist white women relishing that, oh, okay, he just slept and was dating Kayla, but look who we win, we still win type of thing. And then you have black men who got off on it because they cannot stand to see a black woman thinking she's going to get wifed up by a well-to-do, attractive white man. Even though we see this happen a lot more. But with her, they were like, oh yeah, I'm so happy. Look, you thought that you was upgrading. Oh, you thought this and that, you know. And that's because a lot of black men actually value whiteness as a status. And that's why they boast about, you know, throwing it in a black woman's face when they get a white woman, no matter what she looks like. And that's why they relish in a white man not picking her, because they know and believe the white man is at the top of the hierarchy. And, you know, they don't want the black woman to think she has a chance, or, oh, okay, you slept with her, but you didn't marry her. Same thing that black men do to black women every single year, but they both get off on it. The black woman losing, the racist white woman that's racist, the ones who are racist, and the racist black men who are also racist towards black women. That's what they both have in common. So look, Travis is engaged to Taylor Swift, and his style has sort of changed. So people are like, you know, is he faking this whole thing? You have some black men who do feel like Kayla they felt was hotter, but they said, oh, but Taylor got more money, so this is an upgrade. You know, promoting men being a gold digger. Even though Travis is not broke, but Taylor Swift is much richer. Taylor Swift is like almost a billionaire. So you have the gold digger men who are promoting it just based off Taylor's money. And then you have both, again, the sick black men and the sick white women who have this obsession and competition constantly with black women. So, I mean, and let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. You know, I saw this online. This is made by a black man. You have black men who have pages dedicated to snow bunnies online. And they get off. They have a picture of a black man with a blonde white woman cartoon. And the white man is sitting there hating. He calls her a mud shark. That is something that white men who don't like white women with black men will call them. So they made this picture like, look, I got your woman. Look at you. You're jealous. She has the baby stroller. So it's very sick what I'm observing. So the common thing, again, is that I really feel that even though there are black women with white men who are famous, and yes, they have received hateration, especially from black men, with Kayla, I'm noticing it hardcore because she's a pretty woman. She has a really good body and she dresses well. So it's like you have racist white women and white men online who are bullying her after they broke up. Remember, he didn't leave her for Taylor Swift. They broke up and then he got into a new relationship and it's Taylor Swift. So they're like, they want to make her an example of, look, you lost still. No matter how pretty and in shape you were, you still couldn't compete with no white woman. As if a man cannot move on and date a white woman, or a black woman, or an Asian woman. But they wanted to use her as an example because of the increase of black American women dating white men. And they wanted to sort of like show her or make an example of her like, oh, well, look, this can still happen to you. Okay, you can date him and he can smash and stuff and you smash him, but who ended up with the ring type of thing. Don't get too confident, black woman. Don't think you can all get our best men, black woman. Don't think all of that. Don't think we can't humiliate you type of thing. Know your place. Know your place. And then you have the black men who are also jealous and in competition and see the hierarchy. And they're like, hold on, don't think you going nowhere. Okay, I'm going to promote being with white women and throw it in your face. But don't you think you can do what I do? If I don't want you, I don't want nobody else to want you, or I don't want you to start getting actually picked by these dudes. You might give other black women self-esteem boosts or hope, or think they can actually leave the so-called black community and stop being our breeders for these black children that we also pump and dump. Okay, but you need to accept it when we do it. But with a white man, it's more shame because of the history of slavery and stuff. Mind you, white women were also at the lynchings laughing at black men being hung, but they don't have any issues about throwing that in black men's face. It's 2025. People should be able to date who they want to date. I'm sick and tired of people thinking that if I date one race, I have to only date them or I'm stuck. I can date who I want to date. And so can he. You can't tell people that we have to just stick to one damn race if we've dated them multiple times. If I want something else, I can date them. If I wanted a black man, I can date them. I can date who I want to date. The problem is everybody's trying to control people and put people in boxes. But with Kayla, the vitriol again and acting like wild dogs in heat, racist white people and racist black men was disgusting to me. And it really was a message they're sending to black women is, I don't want you getting too confident. I don't want you think you have a chance. I want the world to see you as a bedwench and be humiliated. And we're both going to put the white woman on that pedestal over you, both the black man and the racist white people together. So you stay in your damn place and stop thinking that you have a chance. Okay? Or, I mean, it's just the truth. And again, the key word I'm using is racist. I'm not talking about black men and white people who are not racist. The ones who were attacking her and getting off on this like they're getting high or something off of seeing this woman publicly humiliated. So the best revenge that she can have is to date other well-to-do men. And to be very real with you, if one of those well-to-do men were not black, it would be great too, because they have a thing where they believe that if it don't work out, no other man not black that got it together ain't gonna want you. So the greatest thing for her would be to end up with one that's very successful. But she shouldn't have to date to prove anything to people. But the way people are going in on her all across the board, that would be a great revenge story, in my opinion, for her. But I don't believe that Kayla just only dates white men. You know, she was at the Chris Brown concert. I heard all about it, the dance and everything. I mean, shoot, I think she probably would date other men of different races and black who got it together. You know, she's not unattractive, but it would shut a lot of the racist black men who absolutely got off on seeing this happen to her if she did end up with a very well-to-do white man that's good looking. I mean, it would be great for her. But it doesn't have to be that way. As long as the man got it going on, he can provide and protect and all that, and she likes him. That's all that really matters at the end of the day, no matter what his race is. But it is disgusting to me. The vitriol she has received and continues to receive is because you have racist white women and white men who have been bothering her because they felt threatened of the hierarchy being disrupted and a good-looking, in-shape black woman having the fairy tale, having a good story. And the black men who felt threatened, who are laughing at her because they're like, oh, well, he didn't marry you, though. He ain't marry you. Aha, you was just someone he was dating and y'all did it and all that. But look what happened. Oh, the white woman still wins. You have to be really sick as a black man to think like this. But unfortunately, there are a number of them, both one and the same. Okay? But what they don't understand is when the black woman is put down, is also the black man, because the black woman makes the black man. So you really shouldn't be laughing at your race of women not moving up in the hierarchy, as you say, because that's an L for you, even though black men have separated from black women and they believe they are a different race. And in some cases, some people in society feel that way. You know, the black man is all over the place with this race, this race, and being upheld. Meanwhile, the woman who makes him, his whole existence, gets crapped on even by him, which is just disgusting to me. So the truth is both are scared are intimidated with this whole Kayla and Nicole thing. They wanted her to pay. They wanted her to be an example and a message to black women everywhere when he hasn't been engaged to Taylor Swift that, oh, you're still not going to move up. You're still not as good type of thing. Now, he's not officially married to Taylor yet. They're just engaged, okay? And so the gold digger men came out to celebrate it, and the racists came out, both the white and the black men, to celebrate this, and the ignorant black women, a sprinkle of them too. You know, every time something goes wrong with an interracial relationship, "Oh, I guess I need to go stay with black men." Go ahead. They're still murking you every damn day. They're still impregnating you, and y'all are not getting married and leaving you with kids every damn day. They're still calling you thoughts and 304s and all types of bed wenches and single mother, this and that every single day. They're still saying all types of things about you every single day. So I don't know why you get off at seeing a black woman's interracial relationship not work out and fear monger, "Oh, we can't go to them because this gonna happen." Go ahead, think whatever you want to think. Your relationships with black men ain't successful at large. So whatever to that. Okay, things happen. People are human. Not every relationship is perfect just because it's interracial. That doesn't mean, oh, it didn't work out, so I can't date again, because you never was about really dating for love anyway. You just was experimenting, it didn't work out. Now, oh, I'm back, I just gonna stay here. Go ahead, do whatever you want to do. But some of us are not like that. We're gonna continue to date who we want, no matter what race it is, because we feel like it and who we're attracted to, and may the best man win. But I'm disgusted at how they're treating Kayla Nicole. And she is keeping her head held high. And I wish her the best. And her greatest revenge will be getting a well-to-do man that loves her and takes care of her. So we shall see. So that is it for this video. Once again, if you want delicious wine, rosé, white wine, red wine, or go to a wine tasting, visit www.boydcrudewines.com. Check them out. Very affordable. So yeah, I love some good old wine. That is it for this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, baby. You all take care. I'll be reading your comments, and keep the comments respectful. The key word I used was racist. I'm not saying everybody's racist, so let's not pin that on everybody. Okay? So that is it. You all take care. Bye.